Hello everyone, Elite Clockwoman here. It's been a really crazy day today, as we've been bombarded with fresh leaks for the new episode. And we already have one leak from domstudio's Discord, as well as a few leaks that Chad got. But the best part is that I got a crazy exclusive video for 10 seconds from the new episode. And believe me, it's really crazy. And it's probably the best exclusive video that domstudio shared with us, because in that video, you will see the fight of Commander against future large Clockman, and it's going to be a really great fight. And in general, in episode 39, part 5 will be a lot of mixes of multiverse, and also a lot of references, and maybe this episode will be the most epic at this point. So in this video, we're going to analyze all the leaks, and we'll try to figure out what's in store for us in a future epic episode. But before that, make sure to like and subscribe if you want to get cookies. And here we go. The first leak is a little confusing, because it's a mix of multiverses, but most importantly, it's the Sketchfab G-Man bruh. And his models seem to me very strange, because it is not quite high quality compared to the models that domstudio use. But then I realized that this G-Man from the zombie universe from Monster Up, as well as in the back you can see Zombie TV Man who tries to eat Daddy Clockman. By the way, Titan Clockman in his old design. But to be honest, I'm not a fan of Monster Up, and it's hard for me to explain what's going on here. But it seems to me that maybe the future Clockman may have tried to escape to one of the multiverse and ended up in this place. Or maybe he tried to bring the Commander into this multiverse and then leave him here so he couldn't get out, because despite the Commander's awesome abilities, he doesn't have the ability to move through multiverses, and he can't get out of the zombie universe. So it's a good theory. But in general, I think that during their fight, they will jump to different multiverses, and he's going to use these jumps to try somehow defeat the Commander. But actually, I think that Rolex bro will be cooked because the Commander is strong as hell. And you'll see that when I show you exclusive video, but we will talk more about it later. Let's look at the next leaks. On this leak, we see something unclear. Or it's a gyrocopter from Dota 2. Or it is some fan Centurion bruh. Because here we can see his head in a Centurion helmet and gas mask. Honestly, I am not 100% sure that it is his head, but most likely it is. But what's most interesting on this leak is the daggers that were released to stop this dude. And as you know, only one character has these daggers, and that's Titan Clockman, which means the toilets are sending mutants again to kill Titan Clockman. Or as they say, not to kill him, but to distract him. But honestly, I don't see the point of that since he's holding the dome and he can't do anything. So why are they trying to distract him when he's already busy holding the dome? But maybe they're trying to get him to stop time a third time. And for those who don't know, the Titan Clockman can only use mass stop time 3 times a day. And if my memory is good, I think he only used it 2 times, which means he can stop time 1 more time. And maybe that's what the toilets want. And now they're trying to attack him with all their might to get him to use it. And then when that happens, the G-Man apocalypse will come. Because you have to agree that as long as Titan Clockman can freeze time, no one can beat him. But when he can't longer freeze time, G-Man will have a good chance of beating him. Anyway, let's move on to the next leak. And this leak is the most legendary, because here you see one of the toughest guys in the history of the show, and it's Skibidi Gigachad, and his aura is beyond our comprehension for real. He's probably one of the most survivable toilets in the entire show. We first saw him in episode 10, where he was the victim of bullying by POV cameraman, and now Bro's here for revenge and to begin his evil arc. And I feel sorry for the agents who will fight against him. By the way, we saw him in the episode 39 part 2 because he arrived with the reinforcements that girl called. And this means that in one episode, we are waiting for several scenes at once. It's the battle of the Titan Clockman against the mutants, the battle of the small agents, and the main event is the battle between the Commander and the future large Clockman. The next leak is also related to the battle of the little agents, because here we can see Drillman, who has been through a lot, and also one of the Skibidi zombies. And for some reason, I think Drillman has the dominant position, and he is driven by hatred and revenge because his race was completely destroyed and his friends were killed in front of him in episode 26. And I feel sorry for this dude, and I hope he won't die. But the next leak is very important and funny at the same time, because here we see some kind of RoboCop or a dude from the Power Rangers. Not gonna lie, bro, definitely one of the Power Rangers. But the most important thing is the number 4 on his forehead, and I think you can guess where I'm going with this. Because during the fight between Nemesis and Dragon, Nemesis asked that Baldy send him a number 4 and 5 for backup.
Send 05 and 04.
No. They are our backups against the Clock Titan.
And here's one of these dudes who will probably fight the Titan Clockman, since Baldy said that they keep the number 4 and 5 to fight the Titan Clockman. and it's possible that this gyrocopter is number 5. But I'm interested in something else, because Baldy said they're keeping number 0405 for backup for Titan Clockman, and if he finally released them, it means that Titan Clockman is no longer holding the dome, and that they were sent to hold him back, since Titan Clockman could destroy G-Man in a state while he was still improving, and the toilets can't let him do that, and they've been holding these guys for this moment. But if Titan Clockman is no longer holding the dome, it means that Alarm Clockman managed to disarm the missiles, and the future Clockman did a great job of distracting the commander. But that's just my theories. Maybe he's still holding the dome, and it's still possible that they decided to cause more trouble for him and make him use his ability a third time in case he hasn't used all his attempts yet. Anyway, it's time for that epic exclusive video, and you better get ready because this video is crazy, even though it's only a few seconds long. At the beginning of the video, Bro does his magic tricks again, and oh my god, Bro is literally Doctor Strange from Marvel. And with the help of these seals, he created some laser beams that raise stone shards in the air, which probably should have prevented the commander, and he also covered himself from the enemy attack. But the commander shot some crazy dark energy that probably broke through his shield. But we will not know about it because the video ends. And should I say that it's freaking awesome? And as you noticed, it's literally a fight between Doctor Strange and Thanos from the Infinity War. And domstudio even used the same music from Infinity War, and it's sick. And it's gonna be the most epic fight we've ever seen in the multiverse. But let's take a look at the details we can see here. First of all, they are outside the dome, although they used to be inside the dome, and it seems that the commander with his powerful black aura forced the Clockman to get out of there. Or the Clockman lured the commander out of there on purpose, so that the Alarm Clockman could safely disarm the missiles, and eventually Titan Clockman will no longer have to hold the dome. And it seems to me that in this episode, the Alarm Clockman will defuse the bombs and the dome will be removed, because if we see this dude here, he's here to hold the Clockman back from stopping the G-Man Apocalypse project, and that could mean the dome has been removed, and the missiles are stopped, and Baldy is using his trump cards. I also wonder what kind of black energy the commander released. It looks incredible! Bro got the most powerful perks in the multiverse just for his name, and frankly, I don't believe that future large Clockman can stop him. And Bro even held back at the beginning of the fight, but even if he doesn't hold back, I doubt that's gonna help him. And even one of the fans asked why the Clockman was holding back, to which T-Rex replied, "The question is for how long he can hold back with the commander's emoji." Well, based on those words, I suspect the Clockman will be cooked. But even so, this fight will definitely be one of the best so far. And in general, I expect that Clockman will move with the commander between different multiverse trying to defeat him. And by the way, it is possible that the commander will become weaker in one of the multiverse, as it sometimes happens in the movies. When a character moves into an alternate universe, character loses some of his powers. Or, they just decided to make that fight more impressive and add other multiverses. And also note that this video is in the same quality as the one on YouTube, so I suspect the episode will be out very soon. Well, that's all I wanted to tell you today. I will drop the full exclusive video in good quality with sound in our Discord in a couple hours, so be sure to join us by clicking on the link in the description, or by clicking on the icon at the end of the video if you don't want to miss out on exclusive leaks and news. Elite Clockwoman out.